All right, good. Welcome, guys. So the first thing I want to talk about tonight is access to the trade setups group. Now, to make it easier for us to enter analysis, so we created a separate trade setups Telegram group, whereby on that particular group, I'll be sharing setups and entry confirmation. Now, it's not a signal group because I won't be telling you to buy now or sell now. Okay, so we'll just be posting setups there and what you should look out for to enter. Okay, maybe like an hour to the setup being to be triggered. I'll post trades on that particular group so that on your own you can now enter those trades. Okay, so if you are here and you've joined the setups Telegram group, please type in 1. If you've not joined that group, type in 2. Okay, let me know if we are all in the group yet. If you've joined the separate channel that we created for the trade setups, please type in 1. If you've not joined the group, please type in 2. Okay, Mr. Simon has joined. Abnormal Rato has joined. Who else has joined? Okay, if you've not joined, just type in 2. We have people on this Zoom call, so let me get your responses, guys. If you've joined the separate channel, type in 1. If you've not, type in 2. Okay, so the majority have joined. So let me just go over it for people that watch this replay. Now, let me share the Telegram group. Let me share Telegram. All right, good. So this is our Telegram. I sent in the steps on the group. So go to our Telegram group. You'll see this. It was sent yesterday. What you need to do is to open a chat with the support bot. Okay, so once you do that, right, it will take you to the bot. You want to click on /status. Once you do that, okay, because I'm the admin, it's not showing me this, but you click on /status. Then once you do that, it's going to give you the option to what's it called, to join the group. So you see a button, okay, to join FWT trade setups group. So that's what you need to do. And as you can see, we have some people here that have been joined already since yesterday. Okay, so you want to be in this FWT trade setups group. All right, so ensure you do that in the course of the week or today. So now the next thing that we'll talk about before we go into analysis is, so last week on Thursday, we talked about access to a particular EA called the Forex Fury. Okay, Forex Fury Expert Advisor. So I dwelt on it a lot last week, and then we went to the website, we went to the My FX book and all those stuff. Okay, so this is like a side attraction, guys. This is not the main thing that this Learn and Earn program is about, but this is just a particular EA that I see that, you know, it has good results. If you go to the My FX book page, they've been having consistent results since 2017. Okay, that was over 4 years of consistency, okay, using a particular robot. So for people of this community, I'll be giving you access to it on a condition that you place. So on your Extend account, if you want access to this EA, now this EA normally will cost you $200, right? But if you want access to this EA, all you have to do is to make a total cumulative trade on your Extend account of 0.1 lot size. Okay, so this can be one trade of 0.1, or you take, you know, 5 trades of 0.02 each. Okay, but cumulatively, you need a minimum, cumulatively 0.1 lot size. So that's on your Extend account, that account that you created to join this platform. So once you've done this total number of trades, okay, you want to send me a screenshot of these trades on a live account, guys, not demo account. So when you send me the screenshots, okay, I'll give you access to the EA. Now, for people that have already done this and I've not sent you the EA yet, okay, please just give me today or tomorrow. It's been a very, very busy weekend, busy week. So I'll get to everybody, okay? So Fwt EA can help you in a way automate your trading, okay? So while you are, trading by yourself, you can maybe automate a part of your trading, okay? But guys, like I told you last week, I'm not guaranteeing you any results for using this particular EA, okay? So let me just go to the platform, Fwt. Give me a second. Fury. Let me go to my Facebook page just to give you some form of confidence in what this stuff can do. Okay, so this is one of the many live accounts that is being run by the EA. Very, very good track record. The win rate is 91% for buys, for short, and 4%. Okay, you can see the stats for this year alone. Okay, so they had a bad month last month, which is just 3%. Okay, and then they've been consistent. The particular account has been in existence for over 4 years. I'm not sure. I think this is it. So for over 4 years, okay, good. So this is since 2017. This particular bot has been trading on this account, and every month has been profitable. Okay, so that's why I recommend this. There are a lot of bots out there that can blow your account. Okay, but with this, I doubt if you blow your account. If you use the recommended settings, you'll be able to have a good constant account. So once you get the EA, I do not recommend you that you just plug it into your live account directly. You want to try it on a demo account first to tweak your settings. There's a settings for low risk, settings for aggressive, settings for moderate. Okay, so you want to test out what works for you first before you try it on a live account. Please don't try it on a live account if you've not first tested it. Okay, don't come to me and tell me that a bot blew your account. Okay, like I said, using this bot, I do not guarantee any result. Okay, I do not guarantee any result. All right, so but I'm getting a lot of requests that people want the EA, so that's why I'm giving you access to it for free. And then all you have to do is to trade a minimum lot size on your account, cumulatively 0.1. So once you do that, send me a screenshot of the trades, and then I'll give you access to it. It's that simple. All right, good. So let's go straight into the business of today. Let's do analysis, check out status for the week and where we should be entering from. Okay. Yes, sure, Engineer Felix. Anytime, can have access to it. Okay. Now, let's check out for the week. Now, as we all know, Mondays is for analysis, guys. So that's why I put this training on Mondays specifically, because I don't want us to trade on Mondays. Mondays is a very, very dicey day to trade because there are a lot of fake outs moves that happen on Monday. Okay, the real move happens when volume is in the market. Okay, and Monday is very, very low volume. So volume in the market starts, Wednesday, let's say Tuesday, from Tuesday to Thursday, Friday is where you see the volume in the market. So you want to use your Monday for either analysis or for back testing, or just go and face your normal day job or your business, okay? You want to start entering trades from Tuesday, which is from tomorrow. So let's try and align a few setups for tonight, and then we'll follow up with those trades for the week. So if you also have some pairs that you're looking at, so you can tap it in the chat box, and then let us analyze those pairs together. Okay, but let's start with, okay, I'm on EuroJPY now. Let's check out what's going on EuroJPY. As always, let's check out what's going on the monthly chart. Okay, GPJPY. Okay, so let us do that next. Okay, so this is Euro JPY. Let's check out what's going on Euro JPY. So this is a monthly chart. As always, you want to know what's going on the higher time frame first. You want to trade in the direction of the market. Okay, on the monthly chart, we see some sort of right now like a sort of like a sideways. Let's go to weekly for more information. Okay, this is weekly chart. Good. Now, what can I say? Now, based with respect to what is going on here, we see this. Okay, price has already done this. Impulse, correction, impulse. Okay, so price has broken this break of structure zone here. So when price breaks a bigger zone, okay, it's likely going to go back up to get to a supply zone. So right now, we can be looking for a continuation to the downside, or we try and buy the move to the upside. Okay, that's to form the lower high. So price is in a general downtrend right now because a structural zone has been broken on the weekly. But because we know the way the market moves in trends, okay, so it has given us this downtrend, okay? So price has to go up and form a lower high. Okay, so price is here right now. So the next move might be that price will want to go up and form a lower high. So what we can do is to go on the lower time frame to find a possible move to the upside, to buy the move up to lower. But know that this trade is a counter trend trade. So, and then counter trends are very, very risky. So you want to use a very, very low lot size when entering this trade. So we know that price has broken a structural zone. So let's go to a lower time frame and find a possible move to the upside. Let's see if we find something on the daily. Nothing on daily. Let's go to 4 hours. All right, good. So check this out, guys. We see something on the 4 hours here. You can see price has given us a trend. Impulse, correction, impulse. You can see trend. Price has broken. See, price broke this zone. Broke this break of structure. It broke this break of structure area as well. You can see. And then price is coming down to a demand level. So this is a demand zone. You can see rally, base rally is a demand zone. Okay, you can see drop, base rally. So this zone right here is a cluster. It's a cluster of demand zones. So which is a very, very strong zone for us. So let's just mark it out. Let's take this zone right here. So this is on the 4-hour chart. We've highlighted a demand zone on the 4-hour chart. So the next thing is our what? Is our mapping. Remember your checklist, guys. Very, very important. Before you enter any trade, you want to know your checklist. Okay? It's what? Checklist, what number one is what? Identify market structure. We've identified that on the higher time frame, we know that we are trying to enter a counter trend. On the lower time frame, we've identified that an uptrend has been printed. Okay. Now, step 2, identify break of structure. This right here is our break of structure zone. Okay. Step 3 is to identify a supply or demand zone. In this case, a demand zone, okay, below the break of structure. All right. And then step 4 is what? Mapping. All right. So if you are picking this zone on the 4-hour chart, now based on our mapping, which time frame are we going to be going to enter the trade? We have picked this demand zone on the 4-hour chart. Okay. Based on our mapping, which time frame are we going to? Let me know in the chat box, please. Okay, which time frame should we go to start looking for entries? Thank you. 15 minutes or the 30 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes. So when you go to the 15 minutes, let's go to 15 minutes. Yes, 15 or 30 minutes. So let's go to 15 minutes. So this is a 15 minutes chart right here. Okay. Now, check this out right here. This is liquidity. Now, so what you're looking for on a lower time frame is what you're trying to find an order block. And what confirms an order block is liquidity. Okay. This is like an M pattern here. Okay. People's liquidity has been taken out. So this is an order block here. This right here is an order block. Drop base rally over here on 15 minutes chart. Okay. Price has broken structure. Price broke the structure zone. Price broke this structure zone. Now, you're waiting for price to come back into the order block. This right here is the order block. And then this is your proximal line. Let me make that white. This is your proximal line. Let me delete this zone. And then this is your distal line. Okay. So right now, we know that price has formed an order block on the lower time frame. Okay. Using our break of structure technique, price has gone up, broke a structure zone, broke another zone, and then you're waiting for price to come back down into the order block. Okay, so this is a bullish order block. So you're waiting for price to come back down into this bullish order block for you to pick an entry. So right now you're waiting for price to come back down here. So once price comes here, you want to look for an entry to where? To the upside. Okay, and then remember that when price gets here, it is also based on some certain conditions. You only want to enter this trade in the session of Euro JPY. Okay, so what are the trading sessions for Euro JPY? So which sessions do you want to be looking for an entry for Euro JPY? Which session is Euro JPY active in? Which sessions are they active in? Which session is Euro? Which session is JPY? Okay, just let me know in the chat box. Okay, which sessions, which trading sessions are you looking for entry? Okay, remember these two pairs, these two currencies are only active in 2 trading sessions. Tokyo session, okay, and which one? Tokyo is for JPY. Good, exact. So Tokyo session and the London session is when you want to be looking for entries. Okay, so if price should enter here, before you take an entry, it has to be either in the Tokyo session or the London session. And for you to do that, you just bring up your sessions indicator. Okay. And then you wait for price to come here. So this is the color for my own. Okay. So when price gets here, you are looking for an entry. Okay. So this is your problem. So depending on you, like I said, okay, you can do what suits you. You can choose to enter here, set a pending order at this proximal line. Remember, ensure that before you set a pending order, it is already in the trading session. So it is either you enter here or you wait for price to come a bit here so that you can have a tighter stop loss. So you can wait for price to maybe come down here, for example. So depending on you, there are times that price will just Price will just come to this zone and then pick off immediately and then starts going up. Okay, there are times that price will come back down to like the middle, or price will come close to your distal line and then start going up. Okay, so however you choose to enter depends on you. But this zone is your entry zone. This is where you enter the trade, right? And then your ideal stop loss is your distal line. This is your distal line, but we know that a lot of times price usually comes a bit beyond the distal line. Okay, so I tell people you want to give it a bit of room, space. Okay, don't put your stop loss in or like at that distal line zone. Give it some space. Give it space. Very, very important. Okay, so that other people that put their stop loss here, they can grab the liquidity. Okay, so this is a setup that I'm looking forward to this week. So let's delete this. So let's put this on our checklist. I'll be sending it to the group this week, maybe by tomorrow. Okay, so the trade that you have to look out for. So where do you exit the trade? So let me delete this. So you can choose to use either your Fibonacci or your knowledge of structure. So if you're using Fibs, you want to measure from here to here. So you take your Fibonacci, measure the impulse from here to this place. Okay, and then an ideal place would be either here, your 1.272 zone, okay, for your TP1, or 1.618 for TP2. So if you enter the trade here, for example, let's take a buy. So let's say you enter here, 17 pips stop loss. So your first take profit will be your risk reward of 1 to 3.7. Second TP will be risk reward of 1 to 5. Okay, so good. So this trade, if it goes your way, there's no way this trade will go again, because if price gets to 1 to 3, you want to move your stop loss to break even or take partial profit. But you want to, the minimum you want to exit the trade is 1 to 5. Okay, so if you enter here at this proximal line, you have a wider stop loss. But if you enter, let's say at the 50%, at the middle, if price gets there, okay, you can see you have like 1 to, on that first TP1, you have 1 to 9. You can see 1 to 9 risk reward. So if you risk 5%, your first take profit will make you 45% profit. The second one is what? 1 to 12. So you can actually make 60% on this trade if it goes your way. Now, look at what is going on. We saw this trade on the 4 hours, right? Let me delete this. So for people that want to, let me remove all of this. It's getting clumsy. Good. So this is a trade on the weekly. We saw this on the weekly at first. So good. This is a break of structure. Okay. Impulse, correction, impulse. So if price will truly obey this our analysis and then goes up, price should get to a supply zone, okay, which is a lower high. So based on this weekly analysis, the supply zone above the break of structure is here. You can see it, either rally, base, drop. So this is a supply zone. You can see another one. You can see drop, base, drop. This is drop, base, drop here. So this can be where you can put your take profits. if you choose to use your demand and supply. So this can be your first take profit at the proximal line here or here. Good. So let's see if that aligns with what we just did. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, but that's a lot of pips that you can catch. Okay, so that's a setup for Euro JPY. This is the order block here. This liquidity validates the order block. This right here is liquidity. Okay, you can see this sharp move that took out people's stop loss here. So this is an order block. So price has broken structure. You want price to come back to this zone. Once price gets to this zone, we look for a buy. Okay, so let's check out GBJPY. Someone sent in GBJPY, right? I think that's abnormal root or GBPJPY. Yes, GBPJPY. So let's check out GBPJPY real quick. GBPJPY. Okay, what is price doing on this pair? So let's start from the higher time frame. Okay, to know the overall market direction. Let's see what the market trying to tell us on the higher time frame. We are trying to make sense of the market. Okay, let's see here. Okay, what can we see here? You can see something like this here. All right, this high has been broken. Okay, this short zone has been broken, and then price has come back down to a supply zone. So this is a possible uptrend on the monthly. Let's confirm it. Let's go to the weekly chart. Let's see if weekly chart to make it a bit more clear for us. Okay, so weekly price has been on an uptrend for a while. Over here, you can see this uptrend. Okay, so on the weekly, check it out. You can see a break of structure here. So price has come back down to a supply zone here. And then, so we should be looking for a possible buy at this zone. This is the supply zone here. So let's go to the daily chart. Okay. You can see the supply zone here. Drop base rally. Price at the supply zone. So right now, we know that this is, I said supply zone, a demand zone rather, beg your pardon, a demand zone, okay? So this is the daily chart. On our mapping, let's go to the 1 hour, and then we'll find a possible buy, okay? So this is an order block. You can see this liquidity here, liquidity here. So, and then we see this break of structure. Price broke this structure zone here. And then we're waiting for price to come back down into this order block. Okay, this is a bullish order block. So if price for any reason comes back down to this zone, right, you want to look for a buy. This is another block. You can see this demand here. Drop base rally, rally base rally. So this is a zone here. So this right here will be another block that you can use. Delete this. Drop base rally over here. So right now we're just waiting for price to come back into the zone. If price gets back into the zone, to this other block, you are looking for a buy to the upside. To a buy to the upside. So when price gets here, this is GBP JPY. You want to ensure that when price gets here, you only want to take entry when price is in the London session or the Asian session or Tokyo session. And then ensure that there is also correlation. Very, very, very important. Remember your checklist. Correlation is very, very important. Let's go to correlation, okay? Which particular pair is GJ correlated to? So let's highlight GBP JPY. Let me remove all of this. For GBP JPY, where is it? GBP. Okay, good. I want to filter it -80 and then 80. So GJ correlates with AED CHF, AED JPY, AED SGD. Okay, the green ones are correlated positively, the negative ones are negative. Okay, so that means if GJ is buying, Euro AED should also be selling. Okay, if GJ is in a demand area, Euro AED should be in a supply zone. Okay, remember we are trading with the volume of the large institutions. We want to follow the money. How do we know when a particular currency pair has volume? It is correlation. Okay, a lot of times market movement happen at the same time on correlated pairs. So you want to ensure that you look for correlation at this zone. So when price gets to this zone, you also want to see all that pair that are correlated. Price should also be in a demand zone. So when you see that, that is your confirmation that, okay, this is a very, very good setup. So that will give you more confidence to enter. And then always enter in the session. Very, very important, guys. So this is another setup. Abnormal return. I hope I answer your question. So let's check out GBP card. Let's go to the monthly for G card. Okay. Monthly for G card. I don't understand G card on monthly. Let me go to weekly. What's going on in the weekly chart? Weekly. Price has broken structure. I'm seeing some sort of a downtrend now. Yes, KJPY coming up next. Don't worry. Okay. So my bias for this G card is a downtrend. Downtrend. Okay, so let me go to the daily chart. Go to the daily chart. Okay, what do we see on daily? Okay, price is in a downtrend. You can see this break of structure here. Rather broken the structure zone here. So is price trying to come back to this demand zone, rally base drop here? Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Let's see what's going on. Okay, good. So price is actually in a downtrend. So this is the daily chart. So we can see that price broke this structure zone. This one was broken. This one was also broken. Okay, and then price has to retrace to find a supply zone for the continuation downwards. All right. So this is the setup from the daily chart. So this is a supply zone right here. You can see rally base drop, or you can take this one, rally base drop, whichever one, but price needs to come up higher here before we enter an entry. So usually when I see that there's a confluence of supply, you can see there's a rally base drop, there's a rally base drop. Okay, when I see this, I like to wait for price to get to the 50%. That's the middle of this zone here before I look for it. So I'll like price to actually come up to this middle, okay, before I start looking for entries on lower time frame. So when price hits this zone on the daily chart, if this daily move right now hits this zone, we'll not go to the 30 minutes or the 1 hour and start looking for break of structure entry. Okay, so let me put that on my watch list. So I'll update us on that in the group. These ones are almost ready. Almost ready. So let's check out KJPY, right? KJPY by Afiz. KJPY, let's go to the monthly charts. Let's check out what's going on the monthly. Okay, so on the monthly chart, what do we see? Okay, this is quite clear. We see this break of structure here, price broke, so uptrend, so price retraced to a demand zone. Okay, let's go to the weekly chart to have a clearer view of what market's trying to do. So this is the weekly chart. This is the break of structure. Then price is trying to locate a demand zone. This is a demand zone here. You can see it, rally, base, rally. This right here is a demand zone. So as you can see, last 2 weeks and last week, price already hit the demand zone. So you saw this trade on the weekly chart, right? So guys, what is the mapping for weekly chart? Which lower time frame do you go to enter trades on setups you find on weekly chart? Please let me know in the chat box. What is the mapping for weekly chart? Yes, 4 hours. Thank you. Good. So let's go to the 4-hour chart. And then on the 4-hour charts, what are we looking for? We're trying to find a break of structure entry. Okay. And then on your mapping, you are looking for order blocks. Okay. You are looking for order blocks, guys. So, and then what validates order blocks at that zone is liquidity. Now, check this out. This right here is liquidity that's been grabbed. You can see this double bottom. This is liquidity right here. Okay, and then a lower low was formed over here. So this is an order block, drop base rally, this right here, because it is a demand zone that is lower than where the liquidity grab occurred. Okay, and then price took off from the order block. We can see numerous break of structure. Price broke the structure. Price broke this structure. Price broke this structure zone. So right now, you can see there's a lot of break of structure. You're waiting for price to come back down into this bullish order block here. You want price to come back down here. Give me a second. So when price comes back down here, your goal is to find a buy entry. So you want to buy this move up. This would be a very, very sweet buy. So let's say you pick your TP zone with your Fibonacci. You take your fibs from the other block. Okay, so this will be your pretty much first take profit. This will be your second take profit. And then this is your entry zone here. You want to buy somewhere around here. This will be your stop loss. Okay, guys, check this out. This is a massive move, guys. Your risk to reward from just to your first take profit is 1 to 22. So that means if you risk 5% on this particular trade, okay, there's a potential to make over 100% on one trade. Okay, and then this can take you how many days? Let's see the last one that happened. The last move that happened from here to here. When price move from here to here. How many days did that take? Let's see. Okay, from here to here. That took 8 days. That's like a week plus. So let's say it will take you 2 weeks. Even if it takes me 3 weeks to make 100%, I think it's not a bad deal. It's not a bad deal at all. All right. So in under a week or 2 weeks max, you risked 5% of your account to make 100% plus. Okay, that's a fantastic trade right there. So this is a trade I'll be looking forward to as well. It's almost ready. So ensure that you enter in the session. Okay, and also you want to look for correlation for CAD JPY. Let's check out correlation for CAD JPY. You go to your correlation, you want to click on CAD JPY. Where's CAD JPY here? So CAD JPY correlates with AUD JPY, AUD Singapore dollar, AUD USD. Okay, you want to confirm, guys, ensure that there is volume in that pair before you place an entry. And how do you know if there's volume in a pair? It is correlation. It is correlation. Remember, you are trading with the institutions. They know what they are doing. Okay, they don't just move the market on one pair. They move the market on several pairs at the same time that are correlated. So if you understand this particular structure, you win more trades. Okay, so if CAD JPY is in a demand zone, this AUD should also be in a demand zone for you to enter. Okay, Euro AUD should be in a supply zone because this is negatively correlated. Okay, so CAD JPY is also going to be a very, very good trade for us. So this setup might be ready, let's say on Wednesday or Thursday. Who knows? It has 87 over 80 more pips to go. So we have to wait for the trade to align. Okay, let's check out GBP/USD. So let's go to the monthly chart. Let's check out what's going on the monthly. So GBP/USD has been on a downtrend for a long time. Okay, that's the overall trend of the market. Okay, and price is yet to really make a serious lower high, because when you check out the monthly chart here, this is the trend. Impulse, correction, impulse. Now, this is the break of structure here. Okay, price hasn't really gone beyond. So price has not formed a valid lower high yet. That's on the monthly, by the way. So price is in a downtrend on the monthly. Okay, about to possibly form a lower high. We also see this. Check this out. Okay. Okay, so we see a possible little trend, maybe for the lower high formation. Okay, well, let's go to the weekly charts to have a clearer picture. You can go to lower time frame as well. Now check this out. So lower time frame, what is this telling us? Is that going to be good? So this is telling us on the weekly now, you can see this. It's telling us something else. This. Okay, that downtrend continuation. Okay, that's weekly charts. And then this right here is the breakout structure. So price is yet to come back up to form a lower high. Okay, so let's go to the daily. So we're trying to find a possible setup that will move price up here, or we find a setup that aligns with the continuation to the downside. Okay, so daily gives me nothing. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Okay, so 4-hour chart gives us something, guys. Check it out. Price already did this. And see this. There is a little uptrend on the 4-hour chart, and then price is also retracing as well. Check it out. Can you see it? So price broke this structure zone. It broke this structure zone here. All right. So now price is back to a demand zone here. This right here is a demand zone. Okay. So let me try and get a bit more information on this demand zone, because it's just kind of big. So let me try and stream. So price is in a demand zone actually. So let's go to the 2 hours, for example, and see. Okay, good. So you can see the same market movement. All right, so price is looking for a demand zone that I can use to take off. So what do? We highlight your demand zone here. So we can say price is here. So you're waiting for price to come back here. So this is a very, very good demand zone here. You can see the properly drop base rally. So this is a 2-hour chart. So let me wait for price to come back here, to come back into this zone. Once price gets into this zone, I'll do my mapping and go to the 15 minutes or 30 minutes chart. Okay, and then in this zone on the lower time frame, I'm looking for an order block on the lower time frame. Okay, so when I find the order block, right, I'll now look for a break of structure entry. Okay, so this setup might align, let's say Thursday or Friday, so lots and lots of patience. So if we take this on the 4-hour chart, for example, okay, this is the demand zone for the 4-hour chart. Okay, for 4-hour charts, the mapping is the 15 minutes. Let's go to 15 minutes. Okay, let me align that. So price got to the zone here. Okay, so 15 minutes. Good. So right now, you can see that liquidity was just recently taken. This is liquidity here. So now you are waiting for an order block to form. That's a demand zone below the liquidity. Okay, so right now we don't know yet if this will be the order block from. We don't know if price will still go down. Okay, so this trade is not ready yet because the order block has not been printed yet. Okay, so we are still waiting for. So let's use that 2 hours demand zone and then wait for price to come back down into this demand level here. So if price comes back to this zone, we should have had a very clear order block. So let me put this. So this is also on our watch list for the week. All right. So we've analyzed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs for the week. We have 3 pairs that are almost ready. We have 2 pairs that are already setting up. Okay. So I will send us the update on the group, on the trade setups group as they are aligned. I'll send in a few maybe tonight or tomorrow morning so that we can put it on our watch list as well. Okay. Do we have any questions concerning what we've learned so far today, or we should analyze another pair? Just let us know in the chat box. Okay. Let's check out what's going on. Which pair should we check out again? Let's see. Let's check out gold for people that to trade gold. Let's go to the monthly on gold. Okay, guys, always try to do your analysis from the monthly. It will give you a better perspective of what the market is trying to do. Okay, so gold. Okay, on the monthly charts, price has broken break of structure zone. Okay, price has come down to a supply zone. So the overall market direction for gold is an uptrend. Price is in a supply zone here. So possibly gold's long-term move is to go up long-term. Okay, so let's go to the weekly charts. Let's check out what's going on in the weekly charts. Okay, so this is telling us what? Okay, let me go to the daily charts to find more information on this. So this is the daily charts. We can see price doing this. Okay, and then price is back to this supply zone here. All right, so price is here, drop base rally. This is the supply zone on the daily. So right now, price is in a demand zone on the daily chart, right? You should be looking for buys, not sell. So if price on the daily chart, let's go to the 1 hour. That's our mapping, 1 hour or 30 minutes. Okay. So what can we see here? Let's find another block that we can use in this zone. So we can see this right here. This is you can see this liquidity here. Liquidity that's been grabbed. Okay. And then this is another block here in the zone. Here, drop base rally. Okay. How do you know it's an order block? There's a liquidity here, and then you can see the sharp move to the upside. That's going to break, that's broken lots of structures. So price broke this structure zone, it broke this structure, it broke this structure zone over here. So what do? You want to wait for price to come back down, if it does, to come back down into this other block here. So if price comes back down into this other block, okay, that's your setup for an entry. So you want to buy at this other block here. Okay, if you are trading gold, ensure that you know how to use the right lot size for gold. Okay, gold moves differently than every other pair. So if normally you use 0.1 for your trades, okay, you want to use 0.01 for gold, because one point movement for gold is 10 pips for you. So you have to be very, very careful so that you don't over leverage with gold. Okay, so gold has a, let's see, a potential take profit zone. This place, a potential of 1 to 11 on the short term for this trade right here on the short term. Okay, another pair that you want me to take a look at in the week. So this trade might align maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. Okay, if it does, load it. It's a very, very good trade. Great. Okay, any other questions for the night before we call it a night? Any other questions, setups that is confusing for you if you've been analyzing a few pairs on your own, where you need clarifications? Okay, so let me also ask, for everybody here, have we gone through, the last time that I asked this question was on Thursday. So I asked if we've gone through the library, the videos in library, and then the majority hasn't finished the sessions yet. Okay. US 30. Wow. So let's check out US 30. Okay, US 30 is actually, so uptrend. Let's go to the weekly chart. So we see that price has broken the structure here. Price had come to a supply zone here. Okay, so price picked off from a supply zone. So it's going up right now. So price has moved already. That's on a weekly. Let's go to the daily chart. Let's check out what's going on the daily chart. Okay. Daily chart, you can see this. Okay. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Price is also in a demand zone on the 4-hour chart. You can see this. All right, price has broken this zone here. Okay, this is a breakout. So this is a demand zone. And on the 4-hour chart, price has already hit the demand zone. Drop, base, rally. Okay, so today price hits the demand zone. So now we are looking for buys on US 30 if you take it. So you go to your mapping, go to 15-minute chart. Okay, so right now, I don't think the market is ready yet for a serious buy. I'm waiting for price to actually possibly come back down and form another block. Okay, because here is liquidity. There's a lot of liquidity here. So if price comes back down into this zone to form another block, maybe somewhere here. So price will come back down here and then go back up and then come back down. So we buy for the continuation to the upside. So this move will now be the other block. Okay, over here will be the entry. Okay, so but it is imminent that this particular pair is going to buy, because on the 4 hours you see that price is in a demand zone. Price is in a demand zone. It's demand here. Okay, but trust me, price will still come back down to take out this, because people that see this now, check it out, guys. Now, how do retail traders think? Now they'll see that, okay, this is, I think this is called a pin bar or a doji. So when they see this, they will think that, okay, there's about to be a reversal. Okay, and then price has started even printing a buy candle, which has not closed yet. So lots of retail traders are already into this trade for a buy. But trust me, the price might print for a while, because traders know that, okay, this is an uptrend. They want to hold this trade for long, possibly for price to get here. But they might print it that price will get somewhere here. Will get somewhere here, maybe just above this pin bar candle here. And then they'll move price to take out people's stop losses. So when that happens, okay, and then a demand zone is formed, that is when you want to now enter the trade. That is an order block for you right there. And then this zone is a very, very cyclical zone. You can see this zone, very, very cyclical. It's like a support zone. And then a lot of times support zone gets broken. A lot of stop loss is in this area because of this support zone here. So I think price will still come down to form an order block here. If price gets back down here, you want to watch this trade. Look for an order block, let price take off and let it break some structures. And then you want price to return. You want price to return into the order block before you take your entry. So when you take your entry now, you can now hold it. Okay, so you can have something that can go as high as this. Okay, price can now go as high. So this can now be your take profit. Okay, you can be risking. Okay, about 1 to 15 risk to reward right there for you. But you have to just be a bit patient for price to do its thing. Let the manipulation happen first before you take entries. Remember, you want to trade with the market makers, and they will never make a real move without first acquiring liquidity. Okay, they do that a lot. All right, awesome. Yes, so I was going to ask, we have a library. I'll be doing this every time we meet because it's very, very important that we go through the videos in the library. Okay, www.tobiokunuga.com/FWT library. Now we have a library where you find all of the education on trading with the banks. Institutional trading is here. Okay, you see it, FWT Elite Lessons is here. So the beginner FX education is where for people that are just getting started. Okay, so this will teach you the basics. Okay, like what is a PIP, like currency pairs, how to use trading view, what is stop loss, how to use MT4, just foundation, okay, is here. And then the password is on the Telegram. Just check the pinned posts, you see it there. You can see it, just about 7 to 8 videos. And then once you are done with these lessons, this is the main course. You want to come to Elite Lessons. So this will teach you the institutional trading concepts that you need to know. Okay, just 3 videos that you need to watch. It's about 7 to 8 hours of video content. So ensure that you consume these videos, okay, and start practicing. Guys, if you ever go through this educational content and then you go back to trading like every other retail trader out there, you are on your own, because if those systems were working, you would have made a lot of money by now. Okay, you need to be trading this way for you to be consistently profitable. Okay, so what I want us to do as a community is that once we've learned this particular way of trading, okay, we can now start taking all of these funding challenges, okay, so that you are able to now start handling big accounts. Okay, so for example, because most times the issues that traders have is an issue of capital. So because you have a lot of bills to pay, you are trying to turn your $100 to $5,000 in under 2 months. So there's a lot of pressure for you to quickly multiply your money. But if you're able to take, to use prop firms and get funding, okay, you can see with just $84, okay, you can get access to $10,000 to trade. Imagine you making, let's say, 20% in a month. All right, that's like $2,000. And then you are splitting with the firm, I think 80-20. You take 80%, they take 20%. Okay, that will go a long way, okay, to really help your trading. And then as you grow, you can now start handling big accounts. With $140, you can access $20,000. If you have enough funds, you can go for this one. $500, you'll be trading 100K accounts. Just 10% of this every month is $10,000 for you. Okay, that's over 5 million naira that can be coming into your pocket each month. And then why am I very confident that once you master this trading strategy? Because of our risk to reward. You don't need, you'll be risking so little to make a lot, because these guys, they have some trading rules. Okay, so they have a drawdown rule. So you cannot have a drawdown of more than 12% on the account. And then every day, the max drawdown that you can have is 5%, which is, for this case, $500. So, and then when you trade the way we want you to trade, you can be risking 1% and then you make 5%. Okay, there is no way you master how to take this particular, how to trade this way, and then you lose this challenge because you are not risking so much. So next year, my goal is that we have at least 50 people next year in the community that are able to trade 100K accounts. Let everybody grow to a point that we are all trading $100,000 account, so that every month, okay, each person is making an average of $5,000, 10K in a month as a Nigerian. Okay, how much are senators earning in Nigeria? Okay, it's about $20,000 or like 30K per month. You don't need to be a senator or a politician to make that kind of money. You just don't need a skill set. Okay, and then forex trading, with what you've been getting access to, right, it can help us achieve these financial goals. So everything depends on your dedication. How much are you willing to put into mastering this skill set? If you want to make money with this skill set, it needs mastery, it needs dedication, and everything comes with the time and the effort you put into this. Okay, so give yourself time to actually learn and make mistakes. Okay, but I can assure you that, okay, this skill set will change the course of your life. Okay, if you are consistent with it. Okay, since I started trading this way about a month ago and a half, let's say about, you know, the honest is that I also just got started trading this way less than 2 months ago. Okay, the money that I've made in 2 months of trading this way, okay, I've not really made it since I've been trading forex. All right, I've made more money than I've lost. I'm more consistent now trading this way than trading the retail way. Okay, so guys, let us go on this journey together. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to ask your questions in the group. Every week as well, we have these sessions every Mondays and Thursdays. We have weekly Q&A. So you can come on these weekly sessions and ask your questions Mondays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. That way, if you have any clarification that you need about what you're learning, I can clarify for you so that you can get to that mastery level faster. All right, good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have 6 pairs or 7 pairs that we've analyzed for the week. As those setups align, I'll post them on the trade setup group. All right. Any other question before we close for tonight? If you have a question, you can signify, and then I can unmute you. You can ask your questions. Okay, so let's just wait for 1 minute. If after 1 minute nobody signifies, we'll end this session. But I believe this week is going to be a very, very good week. We just have to be patient and wait for the setups to align. Okay. Sometimes waiting can be very, very daunting, but it's better to have your money remain the same than to lose your money. Okay. It is better to have 1,000 naira in your account than to enter a trade hastily and then that money reduces to 500 naira. Okay. Remember, you are trading to make money. You are not trading because you just feel like trading. So only enter setups that you are sure that will make you money. Okay, and then you have to be patient. One trade can make you 100% profit. One trade can make you 30%, can make you 50%. Okay, so don't be in a rush. If it is 1 or 2 trades that you see in a month, and those 1 or 2 trades make you 100%, you are fine for that month. You don't need to be trading like every other person. Okay, don't be a slave to the market. Okay, don't be a slave to the market. You are trading because you enjoy freedom. So don't now be a slave to the market that every time you are checking the forex, the charts to find setups. Right now, you've aligned your setups. All you have to do is to set alert. So when price gets back here now, so to set alert, so let's say I want price to come back to this zone now. Okay, what can I do? I set an alert somewhere here. In doing that, just click on the area and then you see add alert. Okay, you can see. So this one will notify me on the app. It will show a pop-up. It will send me an email. So when price crosses this level, I can also name it break of entry, reconstruction entry. Okay. So when I set an alert here, and then if price comes back to this zone and crosses this level here, I will be notified. I'll be sent an email. Okay, my phone will ring on my app. The app, the web app as well, this TradingView app, it will ring, and then I'll know that, okay, something is about to happen. So that way, I'm not checking my charts all day. That's why I recommend that if you're trading Forex, have a major income stream. Okay, don't use Forex as your number one, as your only work, except Forex has paid you that much anyways. But if you're not getting started, have something you are doing aside from Forex trading. People that spend a lot of time on the charts don't make money. Okay, don't make money. You have to have an investor's mindset. Okay, it's not every trade that you take trades, okay, that are carefully planned, and they'll make you a lot of money. All right, guys, this recording will be, I'm going to update. So there's a section as well where you can use to access all of the weekly sessions. Okay, it will be live tomorrow. Right now, we've done maybe about 3 or 4 sessions now. So I'll put everything here tomorrow. So these sessions, so when you click this place, you see all the weekly sessions that we've had. And then these weekly sessions are very, very powerful because they give light to what you've learned in this course. Because in the session that we're doing every week, we are analyzing the market. Okay, we are talking some real stuff that will be very, very helpful. Okay. Okay, last one. Let's analyze Euro GBP. Euro GBP. Euro GBP. Let's go to the monthly chart. Let's check out what's going on in the monthly. What is going on here? Let's see. Let me go to the weekly charts. Let's get more information here. So price is in a downtrend. Hold on. Overall, uptrend. Check it out. And then price is back to this demand zone here. Okay, so this is an overall uptrend. We also see this. Okay, so price is in a demand level on the monthly. Price in a demand zone on the monthly. So this is a demand zone on the monthly here. So price is in a monthly demand actually. So if you go to the weekly, okay, weekly chart also gives us pretty much the same. You can see this move here. Okay, this is a break of structure. And then this is a demand zone here. Drop base rally. right? So price has not really gotten, excuse me, to that demand zone yet. It almost got there, but it did not hit it yet. So right now, we can be looking for a sell for price to come down here, hopefully, because looking at this move to the downside, price is telling us that is in a downtrend here on the weekly. You can see this. Price is creating new lower lows. Okay, and then you can even see this. Check this out, guys. This is the weekly chart. You can see price. You can see this. And then price is back to this supply zone here. So this is a break of structure area. Okay, price broke it and then it's back to this demand zone, rally base drop. So this is a weekly chart. We saw it on the weekly chart. So let's go to the 4-hour chart to have a better perspective of what's going on here. Okay, so we see this. Let's go to the first time that price hit this zone. Hold on. Let's go to the weekly chart. I'm coming on. Okay, so first time price came to this zone was here. The 4-hour chart was here. Okay, so this was the first time, and then you could see this liquidity here on the 4-hour chart, this liquidity zone here. Okay, so this would have been a very good order block here. Was there a break of structure here? There was no break of structure. Okay, so there was no break of structure here. Check it out. So assuming price broke this zone, okay, and then price reversed, this would have been a good zone to enter, but there was no break of structure. So let's go back to, so price, this is a new order block right here. Liquidity is a new order block. Rally base drop. So right now, EURGBP, you can see the move. So I'll be waiting for price to actually break the zone before I look for entry. I want price to break this zone, or it breaks this one. This is a new break of structure zone. So once price breaks this zone, I want it to come back up, back into this other block. So if price does this, I'll be looking to sell at this zone. Okay, so let's see if we can see a move. Let's go to lower time frame. Let's see if we can see, can enter a move. Okay, so possibly this is a break of structure zone. So we might see a move coming down in the next couple of days. So if this happens, you're waiting for price to come back up here. Okay, so this is a very, very good trade as well, but it's not ready yet as it concerns our trading strategy. It's not ready yet. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for EURGBP. EURGBP. Let me add this to watch list. To be on our watch list. All right, guys, so that'll be the end of our analysis. As always, I will update us in the group when these trades are almost ready. Please ensure that you go through this education, okay? It will change your trading game. Okay. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the group and show up for this weekly lesson. These weekly lessons are very, very powerful. All right. So guys, let's have a remarkable, phenomenal trading week. Bye-bye, guys. Cheers.